Now 5 p.m. this Wednesday evening. I just stepped out here, rounded the corner from north side of the building, and seeing this flying across, but I was bumbling around. Oh, hey, check this out. Okay, I knew I was hearing one. And yeah, okay, so we'll just go ahead, and of course, this is Miss Luna right here. I guess we're going to be doing that much more of an observation momentarily. Wow, that's going well. Okay, so we can see that that trail is moving to the south as I am facing somewhat east. Okay, and so the shine of the moon is basically southwest. Okay, and when I walked out here, I was also seeing some, yeah. Oh, not sure if any of that is showing up or not. Otherwise, well, friendly blue skies until we get facing towards the south, and then we'll go ahead and continue on here momentarily. Okay, so before we basically go back into the wild of this Wednesday, we'll show this as it's flying off. And while we're doing that, I'm going to drop down this lighting. We'll come up here and okay. Let's go ahead and come back down here. Look at this for a moment. Looks a little peculiar. I'm not going to point anything out. As we kind of go back in here, we could see evidence of more white striping, if you will, and then even up higher, yeah, right there. So, all right. So as I am facing east and coming up, we have the moon. Okay, and it's going. I am facing directly east, and so this is moved south. Yeah, upper right to the southeast. So we're going to spin to the south, and then over here to the southwest. And to be honest, there is not much as far as distance between the two. So I have to ask, where in the heck is Earth? Something is not adding up, because, and in all actuality, looking at the sun, it is much smaller in diameter, because this is the aura, and it's, you know, casting such a glow that you cannot really see the actual size of the sun as we should be able to, basically. But let's spin back around once again. And here's the moon. And coming back down, going to the east. We have a trail here. We now have two trails back here. This one, this upper one, is quite extensive. And then there's still the fragment of this one back in here. And okay, so we've got this one here that's flying across right now. And it's flying in conjunction or parallel to that former trail or streamer. And I am, well, even though it's kind of late in the game, I am trying to keep as current with my recordings from this day. And I believe at this point in time, I might as well go ahead and declare that I will be making a playlist of today's recordings, and that will be under the same title as the rest of today's content, Into the Wild, this Wednesday. Okay, so I've got business to tend to, so let's let's see, how long is this right now? Drop this down so I can see. Well, I think I might just go ahead and pause this and continue Into the Wild. So, hi. We are out here at the feeding grounds, and well, we've got, I've already shown this earlier, I know, but let me get out of the, well, yeah, we got a lot of these spring violets popping up out here. Oh, and I can hear an aircraft flying overhead somewhere. And, well, oh, okay. It just came back. Yeah, I should have known that it would have been right around the sun. I'm not sure how well this is picking that up. And there we go. There's the trail, and it extends all the way across the sky here. It's easier for me to see than what the camera can see. But yeah, we got a few cats come up to dine. We got other cats out here wandering about. And then others, as I gently walk around these guys so I don't spook any of them. You're alright, go ahead and eat. Oh, there we go. We also have them still napping as well. And then we have our spring gnats swarming about. Winds are getting quite blustery out here. You see the trail back in here. Yeah, I'm panning back all the way with the lighting dimmed. Yeah, just another observation that it is getting quite windy out here. And gnats. At least they're not mosquitoes. Well, I was just about ready to head up, as it is, 5:20 p.m. and I turned around and we got pup that's debating, yeah, okay. So he's going to go ahead and move in. At least I think it's a he. I've always been under that notion. We got Batcat right here, okay. And Bat's going to, of course, come right over to me and allow. Hi, Pup. How you doing? Allow Pup to partake. And so these ones here, they've had their fill for the time being. Still have some crunching and munching. And I am preparing on heading on inside. Got a lot of content that I have to deal with. And well, based on the sky conditions that I am observing right now, all that I would be capturing if I was to further record would be jet aircraft activity, because otherwise we basically, for the most part, have so-called clear blue skies, as we can kind of spin around, do a 360 here. We do have some, some stuff far off here and there, almost basically encapsulating my location here, if you will, because yeah, they're it looks like they're filling the skies back here, and all that is blowing this way. So we could be, I don't know. It's got its variables at this point. But later on, a couple more hours, maybe I'll be back recording once again, as we could have interesting sunset. But again, that can change in just a moment's notice around here. And it's all because of those that control. Skyway's out.